Good rising. Real quick message. Your spiritual team is sick and tired of these stalkers playing in your energy, constantly doing spell work on you. And these same people that are your stalkers, they go and get readings done on you. They have gone and got readings done on you. They went to a karmic reader at first, and then they went to another reader, and this reader told them, back the hell up. Now, in case y'all don't know, I'm not a fighter. That's why I mind my business. I stay to myself, and I don't bother with people. And that irritates a lot of people so that I'm a lover, not a fighter. So, every year you get a new stalker. 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 I get a new stalker every year. And unfortunately, these stalkers, they try to hide behind a mask as if, you messing with my kids, you messing with my kids, when that has nothing to do with it. They just use these children as a mask. So, y'all know, and if you don't know, you have to go back in my videos from 2023 and see when I had a real live stalker, and I actually had to take this person to court and get a restraining order on them because I just couldn't find it within myself to hate you for no reason. I don't know you. It's nothing there. It's nothing boiling in my spirit, So in the midst of doing all of that, Spirit pulled up on me yesterday and was like, all of them talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of them know each other. And I'm like, oh, that is right. When I took my stalker to court, she had two other friends. I'm talking about these bitches look like they big, like football players. And they went to court and said that I was the aggressive one and and anyways, I got my restraining order. But Longfoot started going to them and talking about me and getting the 411. Oh, y'all going to court. Oh, she did it, she doing this, she doing that, she doing, and sitting back laughing. So one of these mothers, right? One day she was just having a real bad day, because see, a lot of us don't understand that you cannot say whatever the fuck you want to say to whoever you want to say it to. You don't have that authority. You have not been granted that permission. You have no jurisdiction to speak. Some people are not even allowed to speak to you, let alone be planning your energy, let alone be going to get readings done on you. And then when they get these readings done on you and they hear, don't fuck with this person, it's like they want to fuck with you even more. Now, this particular day, her son came to my house and I said what I said and I closed my door. 5 minutes later, boom, 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 boom. I'm thinking it's the kids. I'm thinking something that happened. One of the children done fell off the bike in the road. So I run to the door. I'm like, what's wrong? What happened? It's his mama. And she going off. Because let me tell you something. These children, they're smarter than adults. They know when their mothers don't like another woman, and they know how to control their parents. They know how to make an ass out of their parents. And you can't blame them because they get it from their mothers. And I also want to read something real quick because it just go what I just read. Oh my God. Psalms 58. The wicked are extracted from the womb, and they go astray as soon as they are born, speaking lies. So these women that I'm dealing with, these stalkers that you're dealing with, they've been lying since when they first words was lies. They've been lying since they came out the womb. And they teach their children how to lie. They breed their children and teach their children, coach their children on how to hate other beautiful women, how to start imaginary smoke. My stalker from last year taught her children how to be a real gang stalker. Like she was following me in the car, stalking me. So she's at the front door and she like, you slammed the motherfucking door in my son's face, bitch, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, whoa. Oh, y'all, she on one. I'm just letting her talk. I'm just like, I did what I did in all my other videos and y'all seen, I just like, ooh, she making it so bad for herself. She just steady going off, steady going off. I'm not saying anything because I know what's about to happen to you. And when she was done, I said, are you done? Are you finished? Okay, well, you know, I don't know what you're going through, but I pray everything is okay. I don't need you to pray for me. I don't need you. You need to pray for yourself. I said, okay. Now I had this young lady's phone number because we was doing business, and she was buying my products. They hate when you have a little business going on and you got something going on for yourself. These women, it itches their ass. They assholes be already itching. So me, I respect my children. I respect their space. I respect their environment, and I respect myself. I'm not finna make an ass of myself just because you're an ass. So when she left, I texted her and I said, you know what? That was so uncalled for, the way you behaved in front of your children, the way you just spiraled all out of control. I said, I don't know what you're going through, but I just pray that you're able to, you know, get it together because, you know, your kids need you. She, fuck you, bitch. I don't need your prayers. You're the only one that needs fucking prayer. You this, you that, da, 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 da. I said, okay, when they go low, I'm gonna go high. And I said, okay. Then I tapped into her energy. See, people think that when you start getting downloads from the Most High, they think that it's you cursing them or it's you trying to, no, it's me receiving a download from the Most High about what the fuck is going to happen to you. And I'm warning you. I'm telling you. And a lot of times people say, oh, I'm protected. Oh, you know, don't do that. Oh, and then they don't have the evidence. They don't have the proof. Well, I got the proof right here that I warned this lady that she shouldn't have talked to me like that. And I'm a get into the other situation because it's linked to this situation. And it's like, these are the true mentally retarded patients that have escaped. These are the true reptilians that's walking around and they don't learn their lessons. They don't learn their lessons. So what ended up happening was Longfoot was associating herself with my stalker's friend so she could get the scoop on what's happening, when we going to court, what's going on. And she sat back and she laughed. Kiki. Oh, ha, 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 ha. She's scary. She don't want to fight. Da, 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 da. You know, saying all this kind of stuff. Like, I don't know what they're saying about me. And it's not that I'm scary. It's just that I'm not a fighter. But my spiritual team, they something else. I'ma just say that. And they said, you know, so I'm gonna be obedient to my spirit team, and they say go ahead and roll out them receipts, sis, that, you know, we really stuck by you. People need to understand that the days of just rolling up on anybody and speaking whatever you want to, they're over. People need to learn who to play with, who to talk crazy to, who to try to disrespect. Because if you are someone that you give out respect into the universe, to people, you give out love, you give out, growth, prosperity. And for you to get this type of energy back, it's going to be a problem. Your spiritual team is not playing about you. So after she cussed me out again, after I just said, tapped into her energy. This is what I wrote her, and I'm going to read it for you guys. I say, how do you want to fight me? But I bet you don't give your baby daddy this type of time or energy. I bet you don't try to fight your baby daddy for not helping you take care of your kids. I say all y'all do is play like y'all happy with smiles on y'all faces when y'all all really miserable. Get ready to fight. This light is kind of messing it up. I want y'all to see what I said. Get ready to fight. Get ready to fight a lot of people about your lying son, because with a monster mother like you, a lot of doors will be slammed in his face. I am a queen, and I am not getting off my throne anymore to address peasants. Okay. Now, since Longfoot thought it was a good idea to link up with my stalker friends, and so she could get the scoop and laugh, and we had to go to court and everything like that, my ancestors say, okay, bet, we got her. So what ended up happening is my ancestors jumped into Longfoot and her whole family and went and beat this lady ass that I just told her about two weeks before this happened. Get ready to fight. Oh, you're gonna fight. You're gonna fight somebody, but it won't be me. Because I didn't give you that type of time. I didn't give you that type of energy, and I didn't do anything to your son. So I want you guys to look. That's all them jumping on one lady. That's Longfoot and her whole family jumping on the lady that I had just told get ready to fight because she cussed me out for no reason. And there's my ex-stalker right there with all the black on. She got a pocket knife. Like somebody fucking with her. All 8 of them for this one white lady. Mind you, what it was about, this white lady, her children are the same, like her children are 8, 9. Her children are like 8, 9 years old. And guess why they fought? Because of that older girl that y'all seen in my video. Because that's what they do. They pick on people that they feel can't defend themselves. They pick on people that's smaller than them. And so Longfoot say, oh, we gonna show her how we do it. I fight bitches that... I'm in my backyard, y'all. My spirit team pushed up on me and say, listen, go in the backyard and hit record. sit back. We just want you to watch what happens when people fuck with you. And you minding your business. And you doing what God telling you to do. And you doing what we need you to do. We gonna show them. Now, 2 days later, they all got kicked the fuck out. Did y'all see the date on that video? It was October 18th, 2023. Right? So Longfoot got put out. The white lady got put out. And now you back out here again. You move right back out here the next year. Y'all done knock the phone down because it got that serious. You move. I don't know about y'all. I don't, but I'ma just speak for myself. When I move out from a neighborhood, I don't want to move back to that neighborhood. I just don't. I just don't. You get what I'm saying? It's called elevation. You literally got put the fuck out. And they're willing to risk this because they're stupid. Stupid is what stupid does. And then they try to compete with each other to see who can get fucking deposit money and get it back and start over. Who in the hell wants to do that? Mentally retarded patients that don't take their medication. And when they see you, you disturb their peace. When they see you, you're everything that they're never going to be, because they have racked up so much karma in their lives. Everybody in this community knows who I am. And some people come to me for help, for spiritual advice. And I give it to them, but I don't let them, eat up my time. It's real quick. Da-da-da-da. The lady in the back came to me. I be walking, doing my little exercise, and she joined me. I said, okay, come on then. Older lady. She say, I got to move. I can't take it no more. Every time I wake up, I think about this lady first thing when I wake up, and I think about this lady first thing when I go to sleep. I say, baby, she putting roots on you. Now, this lady is about 65 years old. She way older than me, but I'm telling her, this is why you didn't just come. You think that you just came to walk with me. No, you came to tell me about a problem that you have, because I am a spiritual seer and I can see. I told the lady, baby, she doing witchcraft on you. Oh, no, ain't nobody doing witchcraft on me. Nah, that ain't what's happening. I said, okay, baby. Well, it was good talking to you. It was good walking with you. I get the hell away from them people real quick that want to go against what I'm saying. And I don't know if you've seen in the video, y'all might have to go back, or y'all some private detectives too now. Y'all know y'all get in there real good. Now, y'all go in there and zoom in the video, you will see big girl. She big like a quarterback. She didn't stick around for the fight. I told somebody else that came to me, I said she do roots, she do dark magic. So this is what's going on. They have not got enough. Like I said, a wise woman builds her house up, and a foolish woman tears her house down. Why is you right back out here doing the same thing when you just year before last fought and lost it all, lost your place, had to move, had to do this, had to do. What fun is it? Cause you want to show somebody that you don't play about your kids. Them is kids. Kids gonna get into little scuffles. Kids gonna get into fights and be right back playing the next day. That was something that could have been easily talked about. Her children is 7 and 8 and your child is 15. My spiritual team say, hey, go in your backyard and hit record. Y'all, I was like, ah, ah, ah. And now they mad because of that. Nobody told you to team up with my stalker so that you can get the 411 and you can laugh at me and you can do this and you can do that. So they sit there and they send you dark energies. They send you chaos spells. I know how to control myself. Nobody has control over my vessel but me. Nobody has control over your vessel but you. See, they don't have control over their own vessel. That's why my ancestors is able to jump in your ass and take care of my other ops. And then both ops are taken care of. You see how that worked? And now they mad with me. Why? I didn't team up with your enemies and so I could get your business and start laughing at you and this and that. And I'm not talking about y'all. I love everybody. And so that's what I spread. That's what I give. I don't have any hate to spread. I don't have any hate to give. Oh, but our spiritual teams do. My spiritual team be scaring me. They be scaring me. And they be like, you gonna watch this. Because people gonna learn. And they gonna learn today about fucking with you, about playing in your energy, about doing low level magic on you. And then these are the same people, all these people that I'm naming, they don't went and got readings done on me. They don't went and got readings done on you. And the first reader was karmic. They found the karmic reader on YouTube that already didn't like you, that was already doing spell work on you. And you know she hit them with the lies. She used them as a crash dummy. Nah, this person ain't protected. Da, 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 da. How? When you went through what you went through already and lost. And I never said anything to you. Never did anything to you. They all use their children. And then when they find out that I'm really not messing with their children, they just still, oh, it's this, it's that. But it's the man. The man. Or they just downright jealous of your energy, of your aura, your essence, how you carry yourself. They not used to nobody like that. I respect everybody in their respectable places. Strippers, weed men, street niggas, it don't matter. Because it's so funny how I've been in these it's so crazy how I kind of live in a suburb. I live in a good neighborhood, but like I said, I don't live in the hood, but I got some niggas from the hood that done moved to my hood and they not used to having shit. But I have been in hoods and people would not say anything to me. If anything, they'll say, hey, get out the sidewalk. Let this lady and her children by. They respected me. I done lived in the hood and mount my business and nobody bothered with me. Nobody said a thing to me. I was there and then I was gone. I was there and then I was at work. And then I was there and then I moved. So how is it that you know, drug dealers and real gangbangers and real street bitches and prostitutes and strippers, they respect me? And I respect them. I respect everybody in their respectable places because God can clean anybody up when you're not out here inflicting unnecessary pain on somebody else. See, a stripper is sitting there inflicting pain on herself. But she not trying to, okay, let me set Earl up. Now, you do got some strippers that they set up girls or whatever. They set people up and things like that, you know, and then they have to suffer the karma of that. But a lot of these women that just script for money and they just trying to pay their bills or they just trying to pay for their education, those are the ones that God clean up and God can use. See, God can't use these people for nothing but a doormat. Because God said, I will make your enemies your footstool and you won't even have a foot in their lives. There is no, once you send out death magic to somebody that ain't said shit to you and about you and don't have no ill will towards you, baby, you in trouble. You're in trouble. And then they sit back and they wonder, oh no, you know, God just give his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. Like, in some cases he does. But not in this case. You calling karma on yourself, on your head, on your bloodline, on your family, as if you did not learn your lesson the first time. And even when they moved back out here, I literally spoke to them because I forgot who they was. Because they looked it so different. They looked like fucking hideous ass creatures from underneath the rock. So I didn't know. So I was just, hey. And how I knew it was them, because she brung up my stalker. That's the first. It's like she could. It's like they couldn't wait to move back out here just to be close to me again. And the first time they see me, they bring up somebody that I done literally forgot about this lady. Look, forgot she existed because God moved her right on out my way. My spiritual team did not play with her at all. Sliced and diced. Oh, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, you remember the girl that you was beefing with? Like, how the fuck do you even start a conversation? How do you even get there? All I said was, hey, how you doing? I just spoke back. They spoke to me and I said, hey, back. Oh, you remember that girl you was beefing with? The girl I was beefing with? I laugh in the face of danger. The girl I was beefing with. You remember the girl you was beefing with? Oh, yeah, we had moved in the same place. And she had told me, I stay on my shit. I got my shit together. Okay. Thanks for sharing. That's exactly what I said. Okay. Thanks for sharing. I didn't get it. I did not get it at all. Why are you bringing up somebody that I don't even know and I don't even think about? And I had to get a restraining order against her because she was so crazy and obsessed with me. And my spiritual team had to move her out of my way. We went to court. Her eyes yellow. She's sick as a dog when we went to court. And then they do all this. They do all this. And then as soon as the laws get involved, girl, I was like, girl, like y'all, like we just chilling. They play like they the victim. Oh my God, she hit me and my shoulder hurts and I was in fear for my life and she said that she crying in court, telling them she's afraid of me, she's in fear for her life. The white lady up there just like, that's what they do. They start shit with their own damn kind, their own color, and then they sit in front of them white people and act like they the victims. They didn't do nothing. And then they want the white people to feel sorry for them. And no offense to my white people, I love y'all too. Because y'all mind y'all business. But it's just something about this, you know, this race of women that get into relationships and then but they jealous of their neighbor, and they want so bad for them to have some beef with the neighbor. In all actuality, they want you to be with their man so they can feel like they're on your level. So they can feel at your equal. My stalker, her man had done left her ass. He left her ass. And guess who got them back together? My name. Her speaking up on me. Oh, she said she's gonna do this to me, and she's gonna do that to me. I'm scared. So he came back around. What a coward. What a pussy. It's not like she calling you, telling you it's some man fucking with her. Then I can see you pulling back up. Then I can see you showing up. But for these men to be showing up for these women, for another woman, it says a lot about you and who you are and your character. As a man, I'm calling these people something they're not. As a little boy. You could tell they little boys. They not providers and they're not protectors. Because if these men was really providing for them and protecting them like they should, they wouldn't have to use me as an excuse, as a sheepgoat. They wouldn't have to use me as a scapegoat to get they nigga in order, to get they nigga to do what the fuck they need them to do. They wouldn't have to use me or my name. But unfortunately, that's the only way he was gonna come back. She mentioned me, little old me. This woman, once again, football player, way bigger than me, in size. Like, are you serious? Yes, they be serious. They be serious. They burnt this hand. It's wrapped up, it's bandaged up, and they say, you know what, we're gonna go back, we're gonna get it this time, we're gonna get it right. You know, this person thought that it's over, they done grew from that situation and they moved on. They like, no, we finna make this bitch have a repeat. Of what? Y'all getting y'all asses handed it to y'all? I'm talking about in it. Y'all mad at me because I said yes? You don't know my story. You don't know me. And it's okay that you don't. It's okay that these people don't know you. But I can guarantee you they're mad because they didn't know you when you was at your lowest. They didn't know you when you was in them streets. They didn't know you when you was doing what you was doing when you was doing it. But they're mad because they get to see the finished product. And then they get to see you elevating from there and there and there while they doing the same shit they was doing last year. I don't give a fuck. You got put the fuck out for fighting. Why would you be back out here trying to fight again? I get it. I get it. I get it. And like I said, shouts out to all my people in the projects, because y'all showed me love when I was out there, or when I had to go through them trenches. Y'all showed me love. And I showed y'all love back by minding my fucking business. Focus on what's in front of me. And y'all ain't in front of me. Y'all ain't bothering me. And I ain't bothering with y'all. So what's up with these people? She stepped in my energy that day. And I went to reading her. I say, bitch, take your motherfucking ass back to the Poke and Bean projects. Because you ain't used to having shit. You know what she said? How you know I'm from the Poke and Bean projects? I am from the Poke and Bean projects. And I'll beat your ass. That's where, pull up out there. I'm guaranteed you gonna get what the fuck you looking for. But you know you're not gonna get it with me. That's why you trying me. And then to think, to have the retarded thoughts that nothing is going to happen. It's just, it's just like mind blowing. When people show you who they are, believe them. And I've showed you guys that I'm psychic over and over again. I've showed you guys that I work for God over and over again. I've showed you guys over and over again that I may look alone, but I'm not alone. I got some real hitters. So you're mad because my spiritual team dusted that ass up and you still want war? We won the fight, the battle, and we won the fight, the war, and the motherfucking battle. And I didn't say nothing. I don't tell my spiritual team what to do, who to go get. I don't. They just pull up on me and be like, hey, come look at this, come watch this real quick. And I be like, oh my God, what is that? Why would you bring me to watch a horror movie? Somebody show you who they are, believe them. I told a little girl, I said, I don't have no problem. I told her 15-year-old daughter, I said, I don't have no problem with y'all. I love kids. I like kids. I said, tell your mom to come talk to me. We can figure something out as to like, you know, what's going on. Or maybe if the kids just see us talk and get along, maybe that'll break the ice. But her mom never came. She told me, she said, I told my mom and she said she gonna deal with you. Now, when the little girl said that, I instantly picked up on the energy and what you're saying. Basically, my mama said she gonna deal with you. My mama said she gonna put roots on you. My mama said she gonna go to the root doctor like they do for every little thing. Let me get my charger. For every little thing. All they doing is bringing karma to them quicker than I don't know what. Then they be mad with you. What you mad at the person that didn't do nothing to you for? That's weird. They be mad and upset and still want to get you and still want to get you back. It's like, why? How? How do you fight somebody that don't want to fight you? I guess that's the definition of bullies, you know. And that's what they do. They mad because they thought they was gonna bully me into being friends with them. Why would I want to be friends with y'all? When y'all lived out here and my ancestors jumped in y'all ass, made y'all fight my other ops, and y'all all got kicked out, and you back out here again, wanting a repeat. I stay away from people like that because they, to me, and then she out here with a whole nother boyfriend, and it's like, that's her new beginning because she got a new nigga. Well, just leave me out of it, cause I'm telling you right now, it's not looking good. Then the one that told me that soon as she see me, she like, oh hey. I was like, hey, you remember the girl you was beefing with? Her. I'm like, she said I got my shit together. I keep my shit together. A week later, she in the hospital. Let's just run that up and just we gonna sit. We gonna, yes, prayer hands, cause I'm not praying for them. And if I was y'all, I wouldn't pray for my enemies either. Don't pray for them, because they have been warned. They have been warned by readers when they get readings done on you. They have been warned because they already lost a fight that you didn't even start, a war that you didn't even ask for. And it's sad and it's disgusting that these people, they sacrifice their own children, and then they get mad at your destiny. Well, you're not out here sacrificing children. You're not out here using children as a shield. Leave my kids alone. Leave my kids alone. Nobody's messing with your kids, but they put something on my mailbox. You know, I believe it had some witchcraft on it or whatever, and they wanted me to touch it. They stuck it on my mailbox. You get what I'm saying? And I just laughed, got a bag, took it off, wrapped it up, threw it in the trash. So nobody's messing with your kids, nobody's messing with you, but yet you're getting on my lives, yet you're putting stuff on my mailbox. So it's not about no kids. It was never about innocent children that you set up there and you sold their souls. And now they don't have a fair chance at life, because you done brought all this karma down on their head, because you done taught them to attack innocent people that's not fucking with them. But like I said in the text, why aren't you giving your baby daddy this type of energy? Because that's what I was picking up. She mad because her baby daddy won't do something. She needed him to do something. I don't know. Maybe they told him, oh, she not real. She not the real deal. How? I told you where you was from. How would I know that you from the Poke Bean Projects? If the Most High himself is not giving me this information, if my ancestors are not giving me this information about you, how would I know that? And the stupidity of you to, how do you know that? When I've told y'all repeatedly, hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm a spiritual seer, I'm a spiritual reader, and I'm a spiritual healer. And they still want me to show up as a goddamn rug cleaner. But y'all get to show up as y'all self. Evil, demonic, forcing your energy on people where it's not wanted, it's not needed, it's not accepted. These are women that will go do witchcraft on you because they know that their man is looking at you. Okay, why you ain't doing witchcraft on his ass for looking at other women's asses? Why are you doing the witchcraft on the woman? That just, it doesn't make sense. Because it's not about the man. In some cases, it's not about the man either. These women really be obsessed with you. And they just can't believe how obsessed they be with you. A lot of these women want to date you. A lot of these women want to be in a relationship with you. And they already know you don't swing that way. And they already know if you did swing that way, they would never be the one that you swing that way with. Like, they not even something, if you are gay or if you was to be gay, they know you would be, you would never pick them. You would never pick them. They would not be one of the picks. Not even on your drunk worsen day. Just like I told a lady, you'll be fighting real soon. It won't be me. Because I'm sure if you gave your baby daddy that type of time, I'm sure he would have that same energy for you. And I'm sure if she pulled up in the projects and gave any one of them people out there that type of energy that she was trying to give me, because I'm just sitting there watching her crash the fuck out. Just like I watched all the other ones crash out. I just be like, okay. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Because people need to understand and realize that what they do does not bother you. You're not triggered when you've seen this every year. Every year I get new stalkers. I get new women that's obsessed with me. And this has been since elementary school. This didn't just start yesterday. I've been watching bitches crash out since elementary school. And I crashed out one time. It just came to my forehead. I crashed out one time. I crashed out a few times, but this particular day, because this is the same thing. Like I said, this has been going on since elementary school. So when they come and they do it, it's like it's funny to me now. But this black girl that was in my class, I know her name, Miss Mackey. And every day, I mind my business, go to my little desk, get my little stuff out, mind my little business. So my mama hot combed my hair. I always had long, thick, beautiful hair. So that day I wore my long, thick, pressed out hair to school. So I go to sharpen my pencil. I go back to my desk. And as I'm walking by to get back to my desk, she grabbed her scissors and was like, I'ma cut your motherfucking hair. It was the old me, y'all. And I was in elementary school. So I had to be about 8 or 9. I say, bitch, you gonna cut who motherfucking hair because you can get it. Right? I say, bitch, you got me fucked up. The whole class was like, oh, yes. God cleaned me up real good. And that's why I just laughed. And once I understood what it was and what was happening, I stopped crashing out like that. You want to cut my hair because you're bald-headed. You want to cut my hair because you're jealous. So why do I need to crash out and disrupt the whole class, get suspended, and then the teacher didn't hear what she said because she whispered it. The teacher only heard what I said because I'm bold like a lion and I don't do shit and hide my hand. I don't have to go behind your back and get a reading, bitch. I can read you in your face. And don't you just laugh at them? Ain't you used to it now? It's like you're immune to it. It's like you are immune to it. You like, it's like they be giving birth. Breathe through it. It's like you turn into a nurse or some shit. Breathe through it. Work through it. Okay. Oh, I swear, y'all, I get the giggles so, I get the giggles so bad when they doing this, when they crashing out, because I know what's going to happen to their souls. I know what's going to happen to them. I know what's coming for them. I know what's next for them. So why am I finna get my panties in a bunch? Why am I finna catch charges and do all of this? Because then I'm gonna be on your level. And that's why they mad. Because you're not on their level. They only come out the house to fight. They only come out the house to fight. Meanwhile, I go outside to get my grass. Y'all, I done started me a little garden. Yes, I done started me a little garden. Let me let y'all see my baby. I grew this baby. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, like, we be having other shit going on. Like, like, this is more important. Like, I grew this myself. It was so small when I got it. It was like this when I first got it. I grew it. That's what I be. I just be like, thank you, God, for saving me. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for showing me the way and the truth and the light and explaining to me, because the women around me, they was not explaining to me that, baby, you know, people just trying you because they're jealous of you. They wasn't explaining that to me. So I used to crash out a lot as a child behind how I look, how I carry myself. And it's always my color women that get mad because I don't want to be their friend. I thought, like, go back to the story where I was in elementary school. The girl said she was going to cut my hair. I'm thinking we're going to school to learn. I didn't know we was going to school to make friends. I didn't know. You can't be mad at how somebody else think, how they understand things. You just can't. All these women out here was watching who I'm gonna click up with, who I'm gonna be friends with. Nan, like, you don't know Nan, done been the places I've been, done spend as being as I've been. I ain't doing no friends. I ain't doing you or your friend. But you don't know Nan. For real, like, Nan. They don't know Nan. That can mind her business like she do. Don't run through the whole little crew. Have these hoes and bitches mad too. They don't know Nan. They like, look at her, just minding her business, gardening, and just thinking about herself. She only thinks about herself, and y'all are mad because I don't want to be around y'all, so y'all can steal my energy and then try to act like I'm not that, and I don't. This is why they're mad. Look at her, just minding her fucking business. She just does whatever it is she does and leaves people alone. She just thinks she's better than us. Why do you give a fuck about what someone is thinking? About what someone else is thinking? And I had to fight in elementary school so much because of what I thought of myself. We sitting in the principal office, okay. They asked her, why did you fight her? Because she thinks she all that. And they asked me, why'd you? Because I defended myself. I fought back. Now I'm suspended because I defended myself, and that's why I know. God said I don't have to fight no more. And these people that want to make you repeat cycles that you already passed, they in trouble. They in real big trouble. That's what they are. They are, and it can get so crazy. That's why the police officer advised me, go and get a restraining order on this woman. Because, you know, they think police officers dumb, police officer can't read and everything like that. They like, They looked at me, and then they looked at her. They said, oh, no, baby, she's not going to stop bothering you. You're going to have to go get you a restraining order. Yeah, she looked crazy. And I warned her, too. I warned her. Walked right up to her. As soon as I caught her in my energy and picked up on what she was gonna do way ahead of time, I walked up to her car and I'm like, hey, good rising. I just wanted to speak to you for a minute. I'm a spiritual reader. I'm a spiritual seer. I'm a psychic. And I'm picking up on some energy that's real uncomfortable to me. I say, I do not have a problem with you. And I don't want you to have a problem with me. Everything that I have, I worked hard for it, and I do not plan on losing it behind you. She, well, you, I said, I ain't yelling at you. This is not a back and forth. This is just me simply coming to you. If you had a problem with me, sweetheart, then you should have came to me. Now you want to huff and puff because, and this what pisses them demons off. When you know shit a whole head of time. Just like I looked at them, scanned them and read them that day, God say, leave their ass alone. Cause this what they finna do. And ever since that day, I don't even look that way. I just count the clouds. Just don't even make eye contact with them. But yet and still, they're playing in my energy. Yet and still, the children of the corn stand in front of my house like this. I say, what the fuck? What the helly? What the heliante? Y'all, I had recorded it. And then I just deleted it. Because I wasn't trying to delete it. But when I looked at the video, I just couldn't believe what the fuck I was seeing. Like, the children was literally standing in front of my house. Like statues. Like they run something. These are the same people that don't have no fucking control over their own lives, but yet they want to have some control over your life. They don't even have control over their own children, but yet they want to have control over you. Because they know their children out here running rapid, doing what they want them to do. Yeah, the children are the easiest to manipulate. But in this case, the children be manipulating the hell out of the parents. I just be like, damn, your daughter just schooled you. Your daughter your daughter hates your guts. She made you fight in the streets and lose everything. And they don't want to do nothing different. Except pretend. Oh, I came to talk to you the other day. You didn't talk because you don't know how to talk. You don't know how to communicate. She told the little girl, beat these bitches' ass. I mean, and the little girl looked at her like, she was like, beat these bitches' ass. I mean, not they ass, but, you know, it's like, these are the mental fucking patients that have escaped. And, and in this situation, nobody has told these people to gang stalk me. And that's another thing that will fuck people up, is if they have not been instructed to mess with you by the people that normally send your gang stalkers, they in trouble that way too. Just in trouble 4 different ways: north, south, east, west. Because people that send your gang stalkers, they love the control that they have over you. So if they did not tell these people to come and start messing with you, and they in your energy, not only that, your family don't play about you either. If your family didn't send these people to fuck with you, and your family feels somebody that's in your energy that's not supposed to be, I asked one lady, I'm like, won't you just leave me alone? Won't you just stop? I promise you, I don't have a problem with you. Y'all, this lady, when she started doing witchcraft on me, the first time she did it, I caught it. Okay. I went to her office. Her hand was in a sling. I'm like, oh my God, your arm, you okay? Yeah, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. She kept doing fat spells on me for me to get fat, cause baby, they hate your little figure, honey. I go see her again, her arm up a little bit more like this. I'm like, oh my God, your arm. Oh my God. Every time I go see her, that arm is bent more and more. Y'all, it was turning her into a cripple. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Your arm. It's like this now. She like, yeah, I know I gotta have surgery on it next week. Y'all, I looked at her in her eyes. I'm like, won't you just stop? Just stop. Stop messing with me. Stop getting readings on me. Stop trying to do spell work on me. Just stop. And she was so surprised. Because see, these devils they try to play confused when you talk to them on the fucking frequency. That, you know, that frequency that they play in the dark. That they feel like nobody can see. So when you speak to them on that frequency, they, what are you talking about? They hurry up and they get a case of amnesia. What are you talking about? I don't do that. I don't believe in that stuff. I go to church every Sunday. I say, okay, when it was the last time I seen her, y'all, her arm was in a sling and she had turned into a full, I don't know if this is the magic she was sent, but it was, I said, oh my God. If she wasn't scared for her life, I damn sure was. I was like, baby, she went and got her surgery and never came back. I say, well, what happened to so-and-so, miss, that used to work down the hall? She just never came back. That's what it was. She made me write a 6-page document of something that she said I needed to go with my files, right? Y'all, it was like 6 or 10 pages of my bank statements that she said had to be written out. So I done wrote all this out. My arm kept getting tired. I'm like, dang, my arm. I'm like, dang, my arm getting tired. They're like, oh, my spiritual team like, oh, okay. Oh, she like to make people write stuff when they don't need to be writing stuff. And you just such a little sweetheart. You know, you just doing what they ask you to do so you can get your job done. And okay. So you like to make people write stuff with their arm, huh? I done seen some of the craziest things, y'all. And I promise you, I be trying to keep people safe. I be like, Lord, please. If I just stay away from people and people won't get fucked up, that's what I do. That's what I do. I'll just try to keep my distance, and I'll just work with my people online, and I just, you know, and I try to keep people as safe as possible, and they still. And it's something about my hands are powerful. I need these hands for praying, and I need them for counting money, and I need them for putting land for healing. God already told me and spoke to me, my hands are very powerful. My hands are very important. And I have to be mindful of what I do with my hands. So therefore, these hands is not made for fighting, baby. You know what I'm saying? They're made for praying, counting money, and healing. I know how to get that up off you real quick. So I guess my frenemy, one of my clones, thought it was a smart idea to go behind the scenes. She tried to do some witchcraft with my arm, y'all. So she at my house. I didn't know my AC unit was leaking at the time. Y'all, she walked and slipped and fell, and her bone came out her arm. And I was like, oh. I never seen nothing like this before in my life. A whole bone at the arm. I had to call paramedics. They had to come get her up off the floor. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Can I believe this is, I just, what the hell? What the hell, Leontay? Your bone. Your bone. I see the bone. It's facing me. It's out. And then she got mad and went back again and did some more witchcraft on me for me to break my arm or do something with my arm. And I'm like, they just don't. These are devil worshipers. So they don't understand. Their mind does not register, because the devil is steady telling them, you can get them this time. You can do it this time. Your arm's in a sling. You're fine. You know, you got this arm you could use. So, and they're like, yeah, I can. Their minds are easily manipulated. Their minds is always easily influenced into thinking that they can beat God or outsmart his children. And it's like, they don't get it. So don't let it bother you, because it ain't bothering me. But I just wanted to be obedient, because a lot of people are getting, this is the warning. I try to protect people as much as I can, but if you don't care about your protection, then, you know, my spiritual team don't either. Your spiritual team don't either. You know, if you tell somebody, hey, you just can't talk to me crazy. You know, you just can't do that. That's a big no. And they think you playing. Who she thinks she? I've been talking to bitches. I've been talking to bitches like this for 20 years, and then there ain't no bitch finna tell me I can't. Da, 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 da. Okay, right. Okay, all right. You say move out the way, get out this, move this way, run this way. Okay, I'm out the way. Cause they don't play. I'm out the way. Exactly. They won't stay away because they're addicted. You're their drug. You are their drug. You are their choice, baby. You are their choice of drug. I'd rather be with you. Who? Yeah. Mm. Say I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you. Yeah. Baby, you they trust of drug. They want that high again. You know, that they're never gonna get. And if you don't believe people is your choice of, you know, if you don't believe that you are the choice, baby, you gotta understand these people, they're addicted. They're addicted. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Yes, your family will stop your unauthorized stalkers unless it's approved by them. I'm talking about in their motherfucking tracks, and your family heavy in that shit. Your family heavy. You come from a long line of witches and warlocks and drug dealers, killers, real killers. You sitting at the dinner table with killers, and they your family members. So I don't know why the fuck these people think that you would be scared of them when you done sat with your killers. These people do not scare you. They scared of you. But at the same time, you like, okay, don't want to be a killer. Don't want to be a drug dealer. Don't want to be a prostitute. Don't want to be a liar. Don't want to be a scammer. Don't want to be in unhealthy relationships. You don't want to be nothing like your family. Exactly. Oh, they don't wonder why you stay away. They know exactly why you stay away. They know. They just like to do the 48 powers of law and play dumb. That's what they be saying at the cookouts and the barbecues when you don't show up. What mystic out? Oh, you know. She don't do us. She in a abusive relationship. So she don't come around the family. You know, even though it's a lie, but deep down inside they know that you don't come around because, bitch, y'all been doing black magic. Y'all been doing witchcraft. Y'all been doing voodoo, hoodoo. And you trying to keep these people safe. Even though they're not trying to keep you safe, you still have a little bit of courtesy. Because, see, you're not someone that flexes your authority. That's why they feel like you ain't got no authority. Because any little thing that they got, they flex it. The fact that they got 12 fucking family members, they feel like that's a flex. I feel like that's real weak that all 12 of y'all. I don't feel like that's no flex. That's just more people that you are bound to and you can't get away from. Really, these people can't get away from their family. They bound and chained to each other. They crabs in a barrel, crabs in a bucket. Can't get away and can't get a break. But they want to show up in your life as that's a flex. It's a flex that all of us together. It's a flex that all us together too. It don't matter what you can't see, boo. It don't matter what you can't see. Whole family on both sides doing witchcraft. They know I'm stronger than all of them. Yeah. It takes a whole army. And you know why it takes a whole army? Because they want to make it seem like you the one with the problem. All 12 of us got the same story. She fucking with us. She fucking with us. That's why it be so many of them. And all of them be doing witchcraft on you. So all of them gonna have the same story. So if, you know, if 12 people, but I seen this online the other day. Dang. I can't remember that young lady's name. But she's, I don't know if she's a minister or a pastor, but I know, you know, she's into the church or whatever. But this particular video I seen, she was on the beach. So if, you know, by me talking and you know who she is, comment down her name or whatever, because I love giving other women props. I love shouting out other women, but I don't remember her name. So she was on the beach and she said, you know, there are going to be a lot of fake and false prophets because they knew the truth and did not say anything. And it's going to be a lot of false prophets because they all, you know, all of them saying the same thing about one person. And she said, but even, because, you know, people like to say this. If everybody's saying it about you, it's true. That's a lie. And she said everybody that believe these lies is lined up for suffering. They lined up to be judged for believing the lie and not checking for themselves and seeing for themselves. And then she said it's going to be a lot of fake prophets because you've been around these people and nobody told you the truth. Nobody stood up and said the truth. But the one who speaks up and says the truth, no matter who it hurts, no matter, that's the real one. That's the real one. And these are the same, you know, energies that'll come around you and pretend like you not the real one. But they'll go and talk to the fake one. And I was like, wow, because they love making little memes and then people just go with it. Oh, everybody, you know, everybody can't be lying on you. Yes, the fuck everybody can. You will be surprised at how many are of the dark instead of the light. Yes, everybody can be lying. And even people of the light can still be easily misled and guided the other way if they don't see for themselves. If they don't judge it for themselves based off of their experience with it. But to not have an experience with it and just say, oh yeah, she beefing with her neighbor, or she beefing with this person, so she like that, da da da. Yeah, they said you was crazy because you know how to read minds. They can't talk. They have a vocabulary the size of a kindergartner. They have the vocabulary the size of a toddler. No, no. No. Hell. Fuck that bitch. It's like, can you communicate in a different language? Do you, because me, myself, I speak 5 different languages. I speak baby talk. I speak Blackanese. I speak Black or Chinese. You know, I can talk street talk, and I can talk office. You know, because people that worked in offices before, they know how to have customer service. They know how to have that customer service voice. So when they call people, people can understand them and communicate back to them effectively, and they don't know how to communicate. All they know how to do is fucking fight. And then they want to fight people that don't want to fight them. Why won't you go fight somebody that want to fight you? Cause I'm sure you got some people that want to fight you. I know you do. With a nasty spirit like this, with a nasty attitude like this, I'm sure your roster is full and not full of pasta. It's full of bitches that want to fight you, and you don't want to fight them bitches because you know what's going to happen. They're going to stomp a mud hole in your ass. Yeah, that's the first thing they want you to do is lash out. And I be sitting there watching the witchcraft backfire, and they be going off and you really can't make out what they saying. They be doing weird shit, like, and you just be like, what the hell? Because see, you have elevated, and they don't know what elevation is. They don't understand that you're not on the same frequency that you was when you was in 1st grade. And a lot of these witches and warlocks, that's where their level is. It's on a elementary level. It's on like 1st grade, maybe kindergarten. You call them out, they're gonna fall out, they're gonna slide down the fucking wall and go to just blurting stuff out of their mouth, their head, everywhere, just like, I think some of these people you be performing an exorcism on, and that's why they be sitting there unraveling like that, because they just be and they'll be saying everything about themselves, and it's like, damn, is this what an exorcism looks like? Them confessing who they really are and just yelling and screaming and things like that. It's crazy. They have I don't know about y'all, but what is it with people that don't know you, and when you talking to them, they'll be like, I ain't know you do hair. Cause you don't know me. I just met you in the line, and when Dixie line, we in line. And I just said, hey, and then you said, it could be anything. Your outfit. I like your outfit. Thank you. Where you got it from? Oh, I made it. Oh, I ain't know you make clothes. Confusion is of the devil. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers will have you thinking like, did I meet her before or something already? Or was we friends before? What? Wait. And that's what they want. They want you confused and questioning your goddamn self. I ain't know you made clothes. You didn't know because you don't know me. That's how these people be. I didn't know. I didn't know that you like peace. At this time, I would not keep these people in my prayers. If I was you, I would use those prayers for self, because you have warned these people, and now they just let God deal with them. Yeah, confusion is a trick of the enemy for sure. They hate that you're smarter than them, of course, because they're not smart. They will repeat everything that you say like a fucking parrot. Y'all know that parrot off of Spells. That's what they instantly. I've sat back and watched people turn into 5 different motherfuckers in front of me. And I'm just the same person with the same energy. Like, you have turned into 5 different people right in front of me. And they repeat everything that you say because they're not smart enough to think of it on their own. And that's all the devil can do. He can only duplicate because he does not know how to create. He only knows how to copy and paste and clone. He does not know he's not the creator of anything but confusion. But I don't know, because God will confuse people too. God will have people confused about you just so they can fuck around and try you and find out. I told the lady, she dot, 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 dot. I say, devil. I say, devil, get behind thee. You the devil. If I was the devil, bitch, why didn't you say it first? Why didn't you think of it first then? If that's what I am. Exactly. Never praying for them again. Haven't done that in so long. Yes. And all of their lives are crumbling apart now. They're stalking because they need my energy to live. Okay, come on through, Mystical Owl. You telling the truth, baby. That's some old witchcraft through the church. Pray for your enemies. And then you pray for them and you saving them. If they hit this cheek, turn the other cheek. That's because when these witches in these churches attack you, they want you to be like, well, you have to forgive me, even though I put roots on your ass and did this and slept with your husband. We're in the church and you have to forgive. Forgiveness is for self. Forgiveness is not to accept stupidity again, though. I forgive myself for allowing you to play on my motherfucking top like that. Pray for your enemies. Pray for your enemies. And you sitting up there praying for them and they not getting the full karma of what they supposed to receive. No, you use those prayers for yourself to keep yourself protected. And you pray that they go the other way. You pray your enemies come at you one way and flee from you several different ways. We don't wish no hurt, harm, or danger on nobody. We don't have to do that. They have to sit up there and speak on your name negatively in hopes and in a prayer that those type of energies are going to be summoned to you. Little do they know they be, hey. I'm talking about, hey. You summoned us up and now we at your door. They the ones gotta sit up there and talk bad about you in hopes that this manifests in your life. And it's sad because you know what really like breaks my heart, and I'm at the point now where I'm like, God, give me the strength, these innocent children that they decided to lay down and have, and they leading them just to the pits based off of their own greed, their own jealousy, their own envy. And then they think that their children are not smart enough to sit back and be like, damn, on the low, like, mama really jealous of her. Like, they think they kids dumb because they dumb. No, but your children, this is one thing about children. They will follow their parents' lead because they want to make their parents proud, no matter if it's something bad. I seen a woman turn gay because her dad did not want a girl for a daughter. So because she felt unaccepted by her dad and he verbally expressed this to her, she turned gay. Why? To make her dad proud. To be accepted. To be loved. Not to not be overlooked. Children would do anything for their parents to be loved and not overlooked. Even if it's lying on someone, stealing from someone, whatever to make their parent happy. And these children know attacking you would make them, their mothers, proud. They would be more accepted. They would be held in, some type of high honor. And that's sad that they won't let these babies do something good to be accepted. That's how you know they being raised by devils. Because they have to be somebody that they're not to be accepted by somebody that carried them in their womb. And I pray for her. I said, you're not even that way. You just that way to please your dad because he did not want a girl. And she used to be so mad at women and men relationships. Oh, it made her mad. Every time she would see a woman and a man together, she would get so angry and so mad. I don't want to see that shit. I'm like, oh my God, we can't be friends no more because I'm tired of this. Like, I like men, so how you get what I'm saying? It's like, where's the balance? You did not get here from a woman and a woman. You got here from a man and a woman. And they hate the very thing that they'll never become. You don't like men, so why the fuck do you dress like one every day? You don't like men, but you try to sound like a man every day. I don't get it. I don't get it. You want to become the very thing that you hate. You hate men because you was born a woman, so you feel like God made a mistake and kissed the snake. So you want to change your identity to a man, and you don't even like men. You despise them. But you got all men shoes, all boy clothes. You get your hair done like a man. You walk like a man, talk like a man. Full-blown stud. Like, you're not making no sense. You have become the very thing that you hate the most. I had to stop being friends with her because one day I was looking at a wedding. A man and a woman getting married. I'm like, oh my God, this is a beautiful wedding. Like, they did their thing. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. They did their thing. It was a beautiful wedding. And you know how your friends be like, girl, let me see what's here. So she looked. I don't want to see that. I'm tired of seeing. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. Because nobody is judging you for being gay or being this way, but you have the nerve and the audacity to judge straight people. It's disgusting that a man and a woman is getting married. Oh, no, we're not friends no more. I can't take no more of this abuse. I feel like you abusing me because I like men. I like something that you'll never be. So how can we be friends? Their souls know on a soul level. Know what? That they never gonna be a man, or I'm confused. They souls know what? Yeah, after that, I'm done talking because I just, and it's like, I can't even pray for the children. Oh, right from wrong. Yeah, and it's like, if it was so good, if you like being a stud and it's so good, why are you so miserable? Why are you so offended by a woman and a man being together? It's like this person wanted to stop. If like they could stop women and men from being together, like, you know how whoever the president is, like they ban certain stuff, or you know how back in the days in the 80s or whatever it was, like when gay people was in the closet, if she could have did that to the world, she would have. She would have banned straight relationships. You would have had to been in your house, tucked away with your significant other, or if you out on the goddamn streets, you gonna get a $500 motherfucking fine if a man and a woman holding hands in public. I say, oh no, I can't be friends with you no more because, and this is the thing with this situation too. They swear they swear you care about them. They swear that you judging them when you don't care. When you don't care. I've had men come into my life and I can sense that they're down low, they're gay. They're on the down low. I didn't judge them. I know you is. No, I didn't do that. I accepted them for who they was because I don't judge people until it's time for me to judge your ass. Until God say, go, okay. Go on, roll them up, roll them out. But these are the same people that I knew was not ready to come out, but on the low. And I didn't judge them, but they judged every fucking thing that I did. You eat shrimp? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Oh, they roaches. You nasty. I'm like, what? And I know what they didn't know that I knew. Because they knew that I knew, but to comfort these people that come in my energy, they trick themselves and they say, this is not a psychic, this is not a prophet, this is not someone that can see in the spirit room, and they cradle themselves with those lies. And just because I'm not calling them out on it, they feel as if I don't know. Yes, DL men love spiritual women. They want to see if you're going to figure their seat. Baby, I smell it on you. I can smell him on you. And you are so right. You got a channel, Mystical? Oh, you got a YouTube channel? I'm going to go support your channel. I'm going to pull up on you. Because you know what the hell you talking about. They do, baby. They love DL men. They actually seek out spiritual women. You think they siphon your energy to go give it to a woman? Honey. They going to give it to a man. Okay, I'm going to pull up. Let me write your channel down because, your name. Because when the live is over, my children be taking my pens and stuff. They love. Spiritual women. And you know you don't be judging them, but they want to judge you for and what they be judging you off of be so stupid. This nigga talking about something. I'm nasty because I eat shrimp, and shrimp is roaches of the sea. So I'm nasty because I eat shrimp and they roaches of the sea, but you gobble on. How do I read their energy? They always do this with their hand. That's one. They will slip up and be talking to you, and they'll be like, they'll do, you know how we do with our hands? They will do that. And they're going to judge you harshly based off of nothing. And if they have nothing to judge you off of, they will judge the people that's closest to you, and they'll try to merge those energies. But they judge everything you do. And nothing you're doing is wrong. You're not out here living on the low and, you know, pulling in men, but you really want to be with a woman and you deceiving this man when you know you want to be with a woman. You not out here doing that. You out here eating shrimp, and they like, you nasty for eating shrimp. Why you walk like that? Because I'm a woman. They'll question what you do, like beauty ritual. Not beauty rituals, but oh shit, these gay men could be doing beauty rituals, and I think they do. You know, they seek out spiritual women to do beauty magic on them, to take your beauty and whatever. But a lot of them, you know, they they don't want me to speak up on this shit. You know, you like facials. You like getting your eyebrows waxed. You like getting your bikini waxed. They'll question, why the fuck do you do that? Bold. But they're the most boldest people walking this earth. And they swear to God that they be deceiving people. They deceive a lot of people, but they don't deceive no spiritual woman. They don't deceive no seer or no psychic or no empath. But they be sitting in front of me and they swear they just got their thing on the screen. I don't feel the need to call you out about something that you're ashamed of. I don't have a heart to do that. Like, why, if I know you're ashamed of it, why would I call you out? That's why they sit there and they try to call you out on stupid shit like eating shrimp in hopes that you'll be ashamed. Yeah, I'm ashamed now. Can't believe I've been eating roaches. Yeah, I'm ashamed now. Now I'm not going to get my eyebrows waxed. Now I got to walk around with a bush down there because, you know, but they don't want you to question their sexuality. They don't want you to question it. But they question everything that you do. And they be out here robbing, killing, stealing, deceiving people. But you the nasty one because you eat shrimp. Y'all, when he told me that, I say I don't know. I just so he could, cause they don't have shit else to say. You can't, bitch. You can't. They can't say you nasty for sleeping with a whole bunch of men, cause you don't sleep with a whole bunch of men. They can't say you trifling. You don't take care of your kids. So they'll just pick up any fucking thing. Because see, you gotta think about it. These men hate what they will never become, and they'll never be a woman. Because if it was so good being gay and on the down low, they'll be skipping around and hopping around. They'll be happy. Who was not excited? Who can be honest on here and admit that, you know, once upon a time, not long ago, you lived a double life. You cheated. You cheated on that nothing ass nigga because you just wasn't quite ready to leave. And wasn't you excited for them D appointments on the weekend? Wasn't you excited? You get what I'm saying? You ain't started no shit all week. You just started shit the day of. You get what I'm saying? Let's run that up. You was good and sweet all week. To that D appointment hit down. Now it's an argument. I got to get on out here. I got to scramble fast like some eggs. Got to go get this egg crack. You know what I'm saying? About to let him crack me like a like a crawfish. Crack and snap my back, please. And suck the juice out the head, please. Get what I'm saying? So if these men was so happy being on the down low and they know they got a man on the side, they would be more happier. So just like what's the name said, yeah, they know that it just don't go with their soul. And they be mad because they done got themselves into some shit that they can't get out of. You know, because you imagine that you like sticking your finger in a socket, but you know it's going to zap you. Why would you go and tell the world that you like to do that? And you can't fucking stop doing it. Nobody's home, nobody's... Y'all, I'm goofy. I be trying my best. But, y'all, that's what they be doing. If it was so good, why are you so miserable? If it's so right, why do you feel that it feels so wrong that you got to come over here and judge me and convict me because I like to put coconut oil on my feet? And then they go right home. They go stop by the store and get them some coconut oil and go home and be the... rub my feet down so she thinks she's the only one that can rub her feet down with coconut oil. And the reason why I'm like, I don't know how I got on this, but I'm on it, but they're very judgmental when you don't even be judging them. Because they came out the womb lying. That's what Psalms 58 say. The wicked are extracted from the womb. They go astray as soon as they are born, speaking lies. You can't help it. But I'm gonna go get out of here. I care for you guys. To the next video.